It started as a casual hike, just a short evening trail walk to clear her mind. Emma had been stressed all week. Work, bills, her roommate moving out unexpectedly. She needed to breathe. The weather was perfect, warm but breezy, and the forested trail just outside town was usually quiet this time of day. She parked around 6:30 p.m. and figured she had at least an hour before the sun dipped too low. The path was familiar. She'd been there before. Well, kind of. She'd walked the first half of the loop once, months ago with friends, but never finished it alone. Still, it didn't seem like a big deal. The sign said 3.8 miles. Easy. She walked slowly, taking in the scent of pine and earth, listening to the rustle of leaves above. Birds chirped. A squirrel darted across the trail. All peaceful. Normal. The kind of quiet that makes you forget the rest of the world exists. About 20 minutes in, she realized she hadn't seen another person. Not a jogger, not a dog walker, no one. She stopped and looked around. The trees felt thicker here, taller. The light filtered through like golden dust. It was beautiful, but something felt off. She checked her phone. 2 bars. Not great, but enough. She took a quick selfie and sent it to her sister with a caption, "Mental reset. Be home by 8." No response yet. Probably busy. Emma shoved the phone into her back pocket and kept walking. Another 10 minutes passed. The trail sloped downward, winding between mossy boulders and clusters of deadfall. She noticed how quiet it had become. Like, too quiet. No birds anymore. No wind. Just the sound of her own footsteps on the dirt. And something else. A soft crunch. Behind her. She stopped. Listened. Nothing. She told herself it was probably an echo or maybe a deer. She kept moving, faster now. The light was changing. The woods were turning blue, shadows stretching longer. The sun was going down faster than she expected. She reached into her hoodie pocket and felt for her flashlight. It wasn't there. She'd meant to bring it. She always meant to bring it. Damn. She tapped her phone, 7:36 p.m. Okay, she should have been looping back by now. The path looked unfamiliar. Wasn't there supposed to be a wooden signpost at the halfway mark? She hadn't seen one. Emma stopped and turned around, trying to retrace her steps, but everything looked the same. Trees, dirt, moss, silence. Her phone buzzed. A message from her sister. "Cute pic. Don't get eaten by a bear, LOL." Emma tried to laugh, but her throat was dry. She texted back, "Lost track of time. Might be a little late." No service. Great. The bars were gone. She took a deep breath. Okay. She just had to follow the trail back the way she came. No big deal. She turned around, walked 5 steps, then stopped. There were no footprints. The dirt was too packed. It all looked the same. She stared at a fork in the path. Wait, was that there before? Did she come from the left or the right? She couldn't remember. Her heart thudded once heavy. She picked a direction, left, and walked. And walked. The trees closed in. The trail narrowed. Something snapped to her right. She froze. Hello? Her voice cracked in the stillness. Nothing answered. She kept walking, heart racing. Another noise. Closer. Behind. She spun. Nothing.
just trees and darkness. Her legs moved faster, boots crunching leaves, Foon gripped tight in her hand. Still no signal, no map, no way to tell where she was. And then, a sound. Breathing. Soft. Ragged. Not hers. Emma stopped cold. It was behind her. In the trees.
Just out of sight, she turned slowly. Is someone there? The breathing stopped. Her pulse roared in her ears. A branch creaked. To the left, she caught a glimpse of something, movement between the trunks. A shape, human-sized, but wrong. Too still. Emma backed away, then turned and started running, not thinking, just pure panic. The trail twisted, dipped, rose again. She didn't know where she was going, just that she needed to get away. The trees blurred past, her lungs burned. Her foot caught on a root. She hit the ground hard, palms scraping against gravel. She scrambled up, gasping, and looked behind. Nothing. But she knew it was there. Watching. She could feel it. She ran again. The light was nearly gone now. Only the faintest glow on the horizon. Everything else, dark. Then, up ahead, a glimmer. Light, faint but real. She stumbled toward it. A clearing. A small wooden cabin. She almost cried with relief. She reached the porch and pounded on the door. "Hello? Please, I'm lost!" No answer. She tried the knob. Locked. She banged again harder. Still nothing. She stepped back, staring at the windows. The place looked abandoned. But maybe she could wait here until morning. She circled to the back. There was a cellar door. Old, rusty, but unlocked. She hesitated. Her gut screamed no. But the forest behind her was worse, much worse. She pulled it open and stepped into the darkness. The air was damp and smelled like mildew. She turned on her phone's flashlight. It was dim, but enough to see. Just a dirt floor, a broken chair, some shelves. Empty. No one here. She shut the door and sat against the wall, hugging her knees. Her body trembled. Her hands wouldn't stop shaking. She didn't even realize she was crying until a drop hit her wrist. Minutes passed. Maybe an hour. She didn't know. The phone battery was dying. 15%. 10. And then footsteps. Above. Slow. Creaking. Someone was inside the cabin. Emma froze, heart in her throat. The steps moved toward the trap door. Stopped. Then the latch turned. She barely had time to react. She jumped to her feet and pressed against the far wall, holding her breath. The door opened an inch, then two. A sliver of face appeared, pale, eyes wide, staring. Then a voice, calm, male, too calm. "Hey, you okay down there?" She couldn't speak. "You're not supposed to be here," he said. "This place isn't safe at night." Emma finally found her voice. "I got lost. I didn't mean..." The door creaked wider. The man started climbing down. "You should come upstairs. There's animals in these woods." He smiled, but it didn't reach his eyes. She backed away. "No, I'll stay here. I'm fine." His smile faded. "Suit yourself," he said, then slowly backed up and shut the door. Silence. She waited, listening. Minutes passed. Then something changed. The smell. A sharp tang in the air, like gasoline. Her eyes widened. She heard footsteps again. Then, a match strike. Her scream caught in her throat. She scrambled up the stairs and slammed against the trap door.
Locked. She pounded, kicked, yelled. Smoke filled the cellar, thick, burning. She dropped to the ground, coughing, gasping. Then a crash. From the back wall, someone or something broke through the boards. A figure, another man, dirty, wild-eyed. "Come on!" he shouted. She didn't hesitate. She ran toward him, coughing. He pulled her through the hole, dragging her out into the woods. She stumbled beside him as they fled. Behind them, the cabin burned, flames licking up into the trees. "Who was that?" she cried. The man just shook his head. "Don't go back," he said. "He does that every year." "What?" "He waits," the man said. "He sets traps for people who get lost." Emma stared at him, horrified. "But why?" He didn't answer, just kept walking. They reached a dirt road. A pickup truck was parked there. He opened the door. "Get in." She hesitated. "You saved me. Why?" He looked at her, then away. "My sister didn't make it." He got in the truck. Emma followed. As they drove away, the forest glowed orange in the mirror. She never went back to that trail again.